happy 420, happy Easter, happy everything, guys. We're checking out our second Adrianne Lenker album. Why am I doing this? All right, I've been recommended songs since I covered Big Thief like 2 years ago. All right, so way the fuck overdue. I also should have did this after when Bright Future came out. Should have done that, didn't. But we're here today. I think that she's an incredibly talented songwriter. Everything that she touches turns into gold. I have such a hard time analyzing the lyrics because they're so layered and jam-packed with emotion and just shit that I feel like I just don't understand. I feel like she is more human than I am. If you're new to the channel, feel free to like and subscribe. If you want to check out the whole version of this review, that'll be over on Patreon. I appreciate you for being here, and that's it. First song is To Reverse.
Lay me down so to let you leave. Tell me lies, I wanna see your eyes. Feed you.
Uh-oh. She's got that vibe where it's just you're laying in bed sick and your significant other comes and brings you a bowl of soup. That's the kind of vibe that her music brings to me always. Some Sade lyrics it sounded like in there. Is it a crime that I still need you? Obviously that there's still a cling to be with this person. Although I'm not sure if the relationship has ended. End of summer kind of album. That's what I get from her. I mean, the first time I heard Big Thief was during the summer, so like I always associate like her sound with that as well. And I think Bright Future came out last year when it was warm weather where I'm at, so I always associate that with her. Track 2 is in Gaidar.
Gradually, gradually, I'm surrounding. The horse lies naked in the shed. Evergreen and a bean decompounding. Flies draw sugar from his head. Early evening, the pink ring swallows the spherical marigold terrain. Sleep believing in saints and hollows. The juice of dark cherries cover my skin. 6 years and no baby. Everything eats and is eaten. And your door bears a scar like a meteor.
Oh, I pronounced that wrong.
Everything eats and is eaten. Everything eats and is eaten.
I could just eat to her music. Like her music just makes me hungry in a good way. It is cozy campfire by the couch vibes. You got a book. Why not? Fuck it. I don't even read. You know what I mean? But you got a book by the campfire. You're reminiscing on memories. All right. You're sad a little bit, but this is like past acceptance. You know what I mean? She says everything is eat and is eaten, kind of talking about the endless cycle of life. All right. Also with a bunch of other metaphors that she's good at doing that I don't understand. Anything, literally anything.
There's a little swingy song. So as your eyes wanna come, hanging your jeans with a clothespin. Skin still wet, still on my skin. Mango in your mouth, juice dripping. Shoulder of your shirt sleeve slipping. Christmas
Low-key, it sounds familiar.
I wanna kiss your eyes again. Wanna witness your eyes looking. I don't wanna talk about anyone. I don't wanna talk about
that one did sound slightly familiar. I think I did hear it, maybe as part of it on TikTok, but the lyrics never clicked for me until I just read it now. Basically saying, hey, just I just want to shut the fuck up and be with you, sort of shit. Like, you shut the fuck up too. Like, I don't want to talk about anything. I don't want to do this. I just want to be with you. I want to hear the sound of your blinking. That is crazy. How quiet is it in that room? It's gotta be one of those like rooms where it's like, you know what I mean? All right, I gotta say TikTok does have taste sometimes. It does. TikTok has put me on some fair amount of songs. I'll be honest. Crazy song. All right, I think it's the percussion that just is like the spine of that song. It just makes the song go together so well. And of course the guitar, so warm. Her vocals are great so far. Forward, Beck, and Rebound.
Afraid of you now. I'm not afraid of you now. Letting my eyes close, shedding my soft clothes. Wind blows, wind that howls like a hound. Rebound.
Wow.
But you a bedroom, rise like a full moon. Show me pictures that hang in your house, pictures that hang in your mouth. Pulling your face close, wanting the inmost. Show me I'm not afraid of you now. I'm not afraid of you now. Forwards begging me down. Forwards begging me down. Forwards begging me down.
I think that song briefly touches upon the topic of fear of love and holding yourself back from committing, in a sense. Meow, I agree. Uh, these songs are some of her most hypnotic instrumentals. I think it drones on the same thing mostly, but doesn't get stale. I I agree. I mean, yeah, the instrumentals don't have a lot of like progression towards it, but that's never initially a bad thing. It puts you into like a loop and a rhythm like the whole time. That's why it's so good for something like going on a walk or something, because you can just kind of turn your brain off, listen to it, and just kind of reflect while she sings in your ear. I love that shit.
Better to be leaving.
Lots of dog mentions. She loves a good dog. Who doesn't?
Terrified like a gun to store. The wind drawer, invisible like a blank. Focus, focus, focus. Heavy focus, focus, focus.
Damn, Nick Drake. Damn, Nick Drake. I love the mix on that song. I feel like you could just hear little subtle differences between the guitar on the left channel and the right channel. The harmonies on that were fucking fantastic. I love that song. Love that song. Short, little sweet shit. Short, little sweet shit. I like that, bro. Half return.
Return, standing in the yard, dressed like a kid. The house is white and the lawn is dead. The lawn is dead. The lawn is dead. Kid, the house is white and the lawn is dead. The lawn is dead. The lawn is
Oh my fucking god, I wish that was 10 minutes. Not even 20, 30. That solo caught me off guard. I was not expecting her to just pull that shit out of her ass. That was nuts. Okay. It seems like, it's kind of like you're showing up to your childhood home for the first time in years. You see that everything is rustic. The lawn is dead. I feel like I have heard that chorus on TikTok a while ago. A while ago. But yeah, I had no idea that was about that. Fuck. That's crazy. Song super impactful. That might have been my favorite yet, to be honest. Like I said, I don't know how she does it. I don't know how she does it. It's like fucking witchcraft. Next one is Come. Wow.
Take a branch with your knees.
Yo, if you're not playing this while I flatline,
I'm not cold.
I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm not cold. Take my hand. Take a hold. Up to my ears, the salt sits in a circle around me.
Fuck her for that, to be honest. I'm about to listen to that like 400 times. Oh man, that's a rough one. That's quite a rough one to stomach. I think it's kind of like the cusp between dying and still being here, but the way she like puts us in a setting like we're on the beach and the ocean is kind of like you step into the ocean like crossing into the other side, you know. That's why she's like, I'm not cold, I'm not cold, I'm not cold, the water's not cold, but it's kind of like denying herself, trying to make the person that she's talking about feel better about dying, because obviously the ocean is gonna be cold when you pass, you know, to the ocean to the other side. But yeah, that is a bad one. Next one.
I was frozen in bed with a zombie girl. The aching days of closed down fair. Sleep paralysis. I sworn I could have felt you there. Explanations cover you with music. Then the nip snapped, dreaming I could feel your skin. And I knew that you'd been understanding everything that I'd said to about emptiness. Tell me about your nature, maybe I've been getting you wrong. What's on your mind? What's on your mind? What's on your mind? What's on your mind?
Brutal song about loneliness, and you know that it's tough to hear when the loneliness, the emptiness is personified into its own entity, and she's just trying to figure out how to fill that void that this person once left. Her songwriting on here is legit fucking ridiculous, bro. It's literally ridiculous. I don't know. Next one. Not a lot, just forever.
Through your eyes I see the smile you bring to me. Like the rock bears the weather, not love just forever. My love just forever. And your dearest fantasy is to grow a baby in me. I could be a good mother together.
Oh, never mind.
Where's the weather? Not love just forever.
it's a damn shame that I was introduced to probably the best love song regarding yearning of all time, from a Family Guy edit on Instagram Reels.
Of course, can you pass the syrup?
Oh, you want the syrup, old man? Yeah.
Through your eyes I see a smile you bring to me. To your joy I turn.
It's a damn shame that that's how I was introduced to this song, because that's kind of why I did this review in the first place, because I love that song so much in the background, and that song was this one. It's like she's obviously still yearns for this person as if it's still a possibility that the future for them exists, and she dreams this intimate fantasy about how their life could be together in crazy detail. It's just it just does not pan out, and that's why it's just so devastating to me.
Doing a cigarette and repeating shadows of the words I said. I don't wanna blame you, I don't wanna blame this cracked eggshells, fireflies. I don't wanna tame you, I don't wanna tame. To the vase, unfold your clothes. After the case, I just want a place with you. I just want a place. Again, you are changing me. You are changing.
I wouldn't imagine myself walking on the beach to this,
On a
but
warm summer night, they have a clear view without the bedroom light.
that's how you know that we've hit the mark of a great album. You know, like, this is the night song now. You know, you're listening to this surrounded by fireflies, thinking about the one you love. Love that track. Love that track. She's being treated just awfully, but she still, at the same time, does not want to change, you know, this person at all. She accepts this person for who she is 100%. Last one, unfortunately, I think, is My Angel. I love the slow intro to this. I love that.
Step over the edge too far. Open my hands to catch your warm angel, angel, angel.
Oh, that was nice.
She kisses my eyelids and my wrists. Wake to the bleeding of the blade of the sun. Returning to my oxygen. Angel.
Just cut out like that. That's fucking rude. That's fucking rude. It's like you're just pulling the rug out from under me. Wow. I love it. Just clicked with me in the end when she says, like, oh, it kisses my eyelids, because she had another lyric about kissing eyes, something like that, but it made me think, like, I think, no, what's kissing her eyelids is kind of like waking up in the morning in the sunlight, you know, that energy, the angel, you know, it's, you know, she sees it, it's just kissing her eyelids, you know what I mean? I love that. I love the way that song was kind of built into, you know, it started out very simple and kind of progressed throughout that point. I think it's a great closer because it address like the supernatural aspect. This record is like if pajamas made music. You know what I mean? This record, this is the kind of record that can take your socks off for you. That's what I'm getting here, and replace it with some cozy fuzzy ones. That's what I'm getting at. I love that. I love this whole album. I'm willing to call this a 10 right now. I don't give a fuck. And I think I've said that. I think I said that after about a lot of records immediately after our review, just because I just glaze immediately. But I'm not kidding here. Her lyrics about love towards the later half of the record were insane. Favorite songs off of this probably gonna have to be Not a Lot, Just Forever. A Half Return, I loved a lot. Calm was amazing. Whoa. Anything to Reverse. Yeah, it's the whole record, to be honest. I appreciate all y'all. Y'all are incredible. And yeah,